All right, good evening. Now we have a little more time to talk about this here in full weather. There's the level 2 risk, okay, Colorado City up towards Benjamin, Texas, Lubbock, Texas. Really, this is more of a Texas panhandle risk tonight, but we could see a strong storm or two definitely favoring our northern counties. But San Angelo in the level 1 risk. Let's go through high-res future radar. This is the HRRR. Again, I think it overdoes it. We're not seeing activity on radar that would match this, I don't think. 10, 11 o'clock, maybe a strong storm. I can't rule out one for San Angelo either, or Robert Lee or Sterling City, but I just think the greater potential for coverage and intensity is going to be to our north. Good news is by 11 or 12 o'clock, these should fizzle out. So don't be alarmed if you hear some loud thunder late tonight and it pops up out of nowhere. There's some lightning. That's actually my favorite, nighttime lightning. But a strong storm or two in play to our north. Next 3 days, I've had to trim chances just a bit. Only a 10% chance, and I think for coverage, that makes sense as well. Maybe an isolated storm out there. Most of us will remain dry. Now, temperatures come down just a touch, still going to be warm. Most of us, though, I think see sunshine and then clouds build in later on Sunday. Then chances start to go up Monday, and we'll be talking more about that. Here's satellite and radar. Okay, you can clearly see where the dip in the jet stream is. Look at all this moisture being funneled in. This is causing storms all the way up in the Ohio Valley, St. Louis. Look at that explosion today of thunderstorms that popped up. This is all from the same system that's affecting us. Look at that big swirl out there in the Pacific. So this is going to be driving a lot of our weather here as we go in towards next week too. So Futurecast, European model, we're going further out here. Again, it likes the idea of a storm or two off the dry line tomorrow. Right over San Angelo and Abilene. So we would actually welcome this to keep temps down, and I don't think the potential is there for those to be as strong tomorrow. Maybe a heavy shower or heavy storm, but severe weather, I think those chances are lower until next week. Let's go forward. On Sunday then, more cloud cover trying to work in. That's that Pacific moisture. That'll be a good tell that the moisture is arriving. Then Monday, there's the dry line setting up. And that's where I think a couple storms could fire mid-afternoon, maybe early afternoon, and then race off to the east. So this is where maybe some strong storm chances come into play. It's looking more like Wednesday, so the middle of the week. But even Tuesday, maybe some rain and storms get going, and the greater risk is to our north and east. It really looks like this is going to be a North Texas, central Oklahoma, up towards Kansas risk. But Wednesday will be our best chance off the dry line as that front approaches. Could see more widespread storms and maybe a couple strong. So at this point, Wednesday is the day to target for next week. And then Thursday, good rain hanging around. The trend on this model day after day has been plenty of rain chances. Now the rain numbers, the rainfall totals have come down in terms of projections as we go through next weekend even. But this is still decent. Widespread 1 to 2 inches in many spots. Look at this. It's showing some spots receiving none along and north of I-20. Well, that's not going to happen. We're going to have some along and north of I-20. We're already seeing some of that developing this weekend. So I think chances go up next week. I have 10% each day this weekend as you look at San Angelo. 50% on Wednesday. That's the day to target if I had to choose one. Same thing for Abilene. 89 Sunday, brief reprieve there, back up to 95. Look at this, though, with the rain and storm chances, temps dipping into the 70s. That'll be a nice break for us.